Okay, let's just get right into it. The job market? It is changing, and it's changing fast. That traditional four-year degree is no longer the only way to land a great career, especially in AI. In fact, for a lot of these high-paying jobs, it's not even the best way anymore.
And this quote right here, this really gets to the heart of it. Companies are now actively hiring people who have specific targeted AI certifications, often choosing them over candidates who just have a general degree. And they're paying them a lot more. We're seeing professionals with the right certs pulling in salaries that blow away what someone with a typical computer science degree might expect right after graduation.
I mean, this slide really tells the whole story. Just look at the difference. A degree takes you 4+ years and can set you back tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. An AI certification, you can be totally job ready in just a few months and for a tiny fraction of the cost. The return on your investment here is just, it's off the charts. So that brings us to the big question. Which ones actually work? Because, and you need to hear this, industry experts say that something like 95% of online certificates are pretty much worthless. So let's walk through the 7 that hiring managers actually care about, the ones that can genuinely change your income and your entire career path. First up, let's talk strategy, the big picture stuff. This section is for those of you who want to be leaders, who want to decide how a company uses AI, not just the person who builds it. So, what in the world is an AI product manager? It's a really cool role. They don't write code. Nope. They are the strategists, the visionaries. Think about your Instagram feed. An AI product manager was the person who designed the whole experience, figuring out how to use AI to analyze what you like and keep you scrolling. They are the architects behind the curtain. And here is the absolute kicker. The entry-level salary for this role can go all the way up to $180,000 a year. Let me repeat that. That's for someone with 0 to 1 year of experience. You know, the average college grad makes around 60,000. This field is so new and the demand is so high that the pay is just astronomical. Now, every single AI project needs a manager to keep the train on the tracks. You've probably heard of the PMP, the Project Management Professional Certification. The thing is, it requires years of experience. But the CAPM, the Certified Associate in Project Management, well, that's your entry point. It has 0 experience requirements, which makes it the perfect way to get into managing these really important AI projects. All right, next category. We're moving into the absolute backbone of all AI, the data that powers it and the cloud that it lives on. And let me tell you, this is where the serious money is. And check this out. This isn't just a theory. This slide shows a real-life journey. A bartender decided to get the Google Data Analytics certificate, learned the tools, and boom, within 18 months, landed an $85,000 a year job as an analyst. That's the kind of real life-changing power we're talking about with the right certification. The salaries in the cloud space are just mind-blowing. An AWS Solutions Architect can start at around $181,000. A Salesforce admin, $126,000. And why is that? Well, think about it. Every single major company is moving to the cloud and using systems like Salesforce. They will pay a massive premium for people who can manage that critical infrastructure. And it's not even just about the salary. These certifications line up perfectly with jobs that companies are desperate to fill right now. In fact, HR departments literally use them as a filter. If your resume doesn't have the cert, you might not even get an interview. Plus, with platforms like Salesforce's Trailhead, you can start learning these 6-figure skills for free. All right, our last big technical category. This one focuses on 2 super important areas, protecting all of our digital stuff and actually building the AI models that are changing the world. These are the protectors and the creators. If you're looking to get into cybersecurity, this is your golden ticket. Now, sure, other certifications might teach you specific skills a little bit better, but the CompTIA Security Plus is the one the industry actually knows and respects. This is the name that hiring managers are looking for. It's the credential that gets you past those HR filters and gets your foot in the door. Now, for those of you who want to get your hands dirty, who really want to understand how AI thinks, this is the path for you. The DeepLearning.AI specialization teaches you how to build neural networks from the ground up. This isn't just about using some pre-built tool. It's about understanding the core principles. That's the kind of knowledge that makes you future-proof, no matter how the technology changes. Okay, so we have covered some incredible certifications that can open some amazing doors. But there is a really crucial final piece to this puzzle. Let's call this the reality check. This is the question I know you're asking. So I get the certificate, and then I get the six-figure job, right? Is it really that simple? Can a piece of paper actually change everything?
Well, the honest answer is no. In today's economy, the certification all by itself just isn't enough. It's what gets you in the door, it gets you past that first filter, but it's not what gets you hired. So listen, this is the most important part. You have to prove you can do the work. The certification says you know the theory, a portfolio shows you have the skill. You have to actually build things. It doesn't have to be complicated. Build a simple chatbot that answers questions, or a recommendation engine for movies. Do hands-on labs. And then document what you're doing in public on LinkedIn or Twitter. That is how you stand out and prove you're the real deal. We are living in a very unique moment right now. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's happening as we speak. And the window of opportunity is wide open. The people who are going to win are the ones who act first. So here it is, your simple 3-step plan. Number 1, pick a path from the ones we just talked about: strategy, data, security, or building. Number 2, start learning right away. And number 3, and this is the most important one, start building your portfolio in public today. Look, this isn't some trend that's happening in the future. This is the reality of right now. You have a chance to get ahead of 99% of people who are just sitting back and waiting to see what happens. The opportunity is right here, staring you in the face. The only question left is, what are you going to do about it?